You walk into your hobby shop with about 250 bucks to spend this week, and you want a box of baseball cards. You have a couple new options. You have 2024 Leaf Lumber and 2024 Topps Tier 1. Both coming in around the same price. Which is better? We have a good old box battle to find out. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on YouTube? A happy early 4th of July to everybody out there. It is your boy Run Good, and today we are checking out a couple of the brand new baseball releases that have dropped in the last few days. I am talking about 24 Leaf Lumber Baseball and 2024 Topps Tier 1 Baseball. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like on my content. We have a box battle. It's been a minute since we've done one, and we haven't done one this explosive in a while, but we are doing one. We have two of the brand new baseball releases. We've been in kind of a drought with baseball releases, if you haven't noticed, but we have a couple new ones. We have 2024 Leaf Lumber Baseball, 4 cards per box, coming in at around 220, 225 a box. You have 2024 Topps Tier 1 Baseball, 2 autographs, 1 relic, 1 base card, coming in at around $250 to $275 a box. So pretty much the same, and these do share a lot of similarities, but there are some key differences, and we're going to talk about them quickly before we get into ripping. Happy early 4th of July to everybody out there who celebrates, and let there be some fireworks.
Okay, now everybody, stand back while I celebrate freedom.
Because today, I've been looking forward to doing this. As soon as when I saw the calendar, I saw these releasing within the same couple of days. I'm like, we got to do this video. Tier 1 has some new improvements this year. As always, in Tier 1, you can hit bat barrels. We're also looking for the top rookies from 2024, like Colton Cowser, Elly De La Cruz, obviously, Yamamoto, and some of the others. Apologies if I forget any. I'm not leaving your guy out. 2 autographs, 1 relic, 1 base card. Cut autographs have been added this year. Now, this falls in line with some of the other similar Topps products like Inception, and they've also got Topps 5-star. So Topps makes a few of these high-risk, high-reward style boxes, 250 bucks, 275 bucks for 4 cards, 2 autographs, some absolutely nasty patches. Some of the best patches that Topps produces actually come out of these boxes. Hopefully we have a banger today. Hopefully we have a Julio or a Griffey. And then we have 2024 Leaf Lumber Baseball. This one came out last Friday. 4 cards per box, 220 to 225 bucks is what you can expect to pay. Bat knobs are in, bat barrels are in, cut signatures are in. The only thing that's out of these is, you know, your top rookies from 2024, like Elly, not going to be in this one. You're mostly looking for legends. Let's go ahead and do Leaf Lumber first. Now, I will say, you know, I want to be critical of something I don't like that is in Leaf products. And like I've been talking about on football, I've liked a lot of their products lately. I see more value in Leaf football than I do in Panini football. But one of the things I'm not a fan of, when they don't have the ability to put the players' names, when they don't have their likeness, a license or whatever that is. I don't like the jerseys as replacements. I don't know how you do anything otherwise. I'm not a fan of the jerseys on the cards. That's my only gripe about this product. But otherwise, we're gonna rip a box. 4 cards, and this is actually my first experience with this product. Pretty excited. I see Chili Davis on top. And yeah, it does come in a box. You get a jewel case and 4 cards only. So let's go ahead and rip this one and then see if Tier 1 can compete. Both of these products share a lot of similarities. You know, both have bat knobs, both have cut autographs. Both are 4 cards per box. And let's go ahead and hide that last card so we can't see it. I don't want to spoil it. And let's see if we can hit that Mickey Mantle. I want this right here. There's bat knobs, dual autos, triple autos, things like that. I want that right there. I've always wanted to hit a card on the box. I'm trying to make it happen. First card out, we saw that. That is a game-used lumber of Chili Davis, 15 of 15. So even though Leaf doesn't have licenses, you can sometimes tell what team or uniform they're on. Unfortunately, on that one, I can't. No, Chili Davis bounced around. I know he was an Angel, but that is going to be a game-used bat of Chili Davis. There's a look at the back of a card right there. Next card out, another game-used lumber, and that is going to be Jim Rice. Looks like as a depicted as a Red Sox right there. But again, the common gripe with Leaf that we hear on this channel is, you know, the lack of logos. But on the other side, all that football that we have recently opened, man, there's so much more value in that stuff than most of the Panini that we've been opening lately. Next 2 cards out. Well, I see a couple of Dodgers. I was going to say, I think we're going to see a bit more.
Oh, really?
That is going to be the Lumber Club featuring Steve Garvey, Duke Snider, Ron Say, I think that's how you say it, Roy Campanella, Kirk Gibson, World Series hero, and John Roseborough. I know some Dodgers fans who are going to hit me up for that card. So first come, first serve on that one. 11 of 25, 4 bats in our final card. Should be an auto. Should be an auto, I think. It is an auto. Is that an inscription too? The greatest of all time, Rickey Henderson, the Man of Steel, 1 of 20 stealing signs. Rickey Henderson with the inscription Man of Steel. So, hey, that was kind of a California box. Little Chili Davis in there, Rickey Henderson. Hey, I'll take a Rickey for the PC, though. Got 3 mems in an auto right there. Rickey Henderson stealing signs, 1 of 20. I like the Lumber Club, too. This one with Campanella, Duke Snider, Kirk Gibson. I have a lot of Dodger fans who I'm friends with, so I have a feeling I'm going to own this one for about 2 days. And then a couple of standard mems in the Chili Davis and the Jim Rice. All right, let's see if Tier 1 can compete. We're going to get 2 autographs, 1 relic, and 1 base card. I feel like last year this was a 3-card box. I think they might have added a base set.
Why would they do that?
I'm trying to remember. I know we ripped a bunch last year in our group breaks. I feel like this was 2 autos and a relic last year. I think the base set might be new. So again, this one a little more expensive. If you can find this one under $250, that is a good price. These sold out pre-sale on Topps website pretty quickly. I expect most shops and online dealers to have this one around $260 to $275. So if you can find it at $250 or less, it would be a good price on this one. So a little more expensive than Leaf Lumber. And ooh, here we go. How do we? I have no idea what we're looking at. I think Bellinger is going to be our base card. Yeah, Cody Bellinger is going to be a base card. Now, I think the base cards are a new addition this year. I don't believe they had base last year. I think it was just 2 autos and a mem. I think it was a 3-card box last year. Breakout auto of Forrest Wall. 30 of 49 on the auto. That's probably an emerald auto. Green auto. Until 149, Michael Harris. Did we get a bonus card? It said 4 cards. I think we got a 5th card. Michael Harris to 149 on the game used bat. That is not, I was going to say Kenny Lofton. I think that's Nick Lofton, 244 of 299. Yeah, Nick Lofton from the Royals. And we're going to end with Bert Blyleven, 34 of 99. So I do think that we did get 2 of the weaker boxes in the product, both for Leaf and for Tier 1. This Tier 1 is definitely on the weaker side compared to some boxes that I saw last year. Blyleven being our best auto. Now, let's talk about the pros and the cons of these 2 products. And man, these are actually really tough to sleeve. They've got some raised foil on them. I just noticed that. These are actually really tough to sleeve. Holy cow. I will sleeve those later. A little bit of raised foil right there on that one. Make these really, really tough to sleeve.
That's a stupid decision. That can only be made by a stupid idiot.
So you cannot sleeve these. Normally, this is like a 55-point card. You can put it in a standard size penny sleeve and then in a 55-point top load. Looks clean that way. These, you're going to have to be very, very careful because you got like edges all up or right there on that card. Very interesting design choice. Yeah, I think we got 2 floor boxes. Obviously, nothing amazing. No bat barrels or any of the cards on the box. Blyleven does sign a bit. Now, let's take a look at the pros and cons of each product. This one, we did get a bonus auto, actually. So we got 3 autos, a base card, and a mem. Your autos are all on card. I expect that most of the autos in this product will be on card. Obviously, you have the rookie chase as well. You know, you'll have your Elly De La Cruzes and the 2024 rookie class. And it's licensed, so you are going to have team logos and things like that. On the downside with a product like this, I guarantee, because I've seen this for the last few years, you're going to see more names like Forrest Wall and Even Blyleven, you know, Blyleven a great pitcher in his day, but when you're opening a product like this, you want a Judge, you want an Ohtani, you want a Trout, you want Nelly De La Cruz. You don't necessarily open a $250 box looking for Bert Blyleven to be your best auto in the box. But you're going to see a lot of guys like Lofton to $299 as well, and you're going to see some pretty unspectacular memorabilia. So those are going to some of the pros, some of the cons. On the Leaf side of things, you're going to get 4 cards in every box. They do hand curate these boxes. We've seen that in other videos here on YouTube, how they put together products like this. So you're not getting license cards. That's, you know, one of the big ones that people complain about. But you're going to get some pretty damn cool stuff. Just about every box is going to have something cool because they do hand collate these, which means that no box is just going to have 4 standard game used lumbers. Every box is going to have a player the tier of Ricky Henderson or a decent auto. Obviously, there are going to be some boxes, just like with tier 1, that are going to have bat knobs, that are going to have bat barrels, that are going to have cut autographs. But I feel like in tier 1, the ceiling is much higher. Like, you're going to legitimately have some bat knobs, some bat barrels that are going to sell for $8,000, $5,000, $10,000 plus dollars. You're going to have some monster LE 101s that do, you know, $15,000, $20,000. You're going to have some big cuts. I suspect Babe Ruth is probably, they got a Babe Ruth 101 cut in there. The downside is you're going to more often than not hit any of those cards. More often than not, you're going to spend $250 on a box. Average box is going to get you maybe $100 in value back. Great boxes, obviously, multiple X what you paid. On the Leaf side of things, I think you're going to be hard-pressed. You know, you spend $220. I think you're going to be hard-pressed to open a box and not get at least get half your money back, because, you know, this Ricky Henderson to 20 without doing any comps, with just being here talking to a camera, I know that, you know, with the inscription, this is like a $50, $60 card on its own. All these, you know, Dodgers, this is probably like a $40, $50 card, and these are probably like $5 cards at best. You throw these in a $5 bin at a show, but the box is $225. That's half my money back on a box that I would not consider to be spectacular. On the downside, you're going to get more of these boxes right here with tier 1, where your mem is a $5 Michael Harris, your base card's a $3 Cody Bellinger, and even though you got a bonus auto, you got a $5 Lofton, probably like a $30, $40 Blyleven, and Forrest Wall, who I don't know too much about, to $49. I can't imagine this being much more than a $25 card. So that is my takeaway. If you want a chase with a higher ceiling, you're going to go with tier 1. If you're just looking for pure value and you don't care about logos not being on helmets, you're going to go with Leaf Lumber. That is my thoughts. Both are pretty solid products. I wish the price on both were just a little bit cheaper, but given the landscape of baseball cards and comparing it to basketball and football, baseball kind of looks like the good value proposition to me. That is my time for today. A very, very happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Do not blow your fingers off. Play with some Roman candles, do all that fun stuff. Do not blow your fingers off. Don't burn your fingers on the grill cooking hot dogs. That's going to do it from me. Take care. Be very safe. Do not drink and drive on the 4th of July. I want to see you here on Monday. That is my time for today. Take care. Stay safe. We'll catch you next time on Down the Road.